Welcome back to another weekly market recap. It's been a relatively quiet week in the financial world, but there are still some key movements and trends we need to cover. Let's break it all down. Stock market overview. This week, the U.S. stock market showed resilience, with major indices fluctuating but ultimately holding near record highs. The S&P 500 closed at 6,114.63, nearly unchanged from last week, as investors weighed corporate earnings against economic concerns. The Dow Jones Industrial Average dipped slightly, down 0.4% to 44,546.08, showing minor weakness in certain sectors. Meanwhile, the Nasdaq Composite edged up by 0.4% to 20,026.77, as tech stocks continued to gain momentum. Even though the market had some midweek struggles, a late rally helped recover some losses. Strong earnings reports from companies like AppLovin, Robinhood, Upstart Holdings, and Shopify boosted investor confidence. These stocks showed significant gains, reflecting strong business fundamentals despite broader market uncertainty. Economic indicators. This week brought a mix of economic data, with some hot inflation numbers keeping investors on edge. However, the markets largely shrugged off inflation concerns, focusing instead on disinflation trends that suggest the Federal Reserve may still consider rate cuts later this year. Retail sales data came in better than expected, reinforcing consumer confidence and supporting economic growth. Meanwhile, new tariff announcements from President Donald Trump introduced some geopolitical uncertainty, but markets remained surprisingly stable. Cryptocurrency market. In the world of crypto, Bitcoin continues its upward trend, inching closer to the highly anticipated $100,000 milestone. Bitcoin, BTC, ended the week at $97,587, a 0.86% increase from last week. Ethereum, ETH, followed, climbing 0.82% to $2,708.21. BNB, however, saw a slight decline of 0.71%, landing at $659.74. While the crypto market remains volatile, investor sentiment is largely positive, with speculation that Bitcoin could surpass the $100,000 threshold in the coming weeks. However, analysts are still warning of potential corrections before a major breakout. Final thoughts. As we move further into February, the markets remain in a wait-and-see mode. Investors are monitoring inflation data, Federal Reserve policy signals, and upcoming earnings reports to gauge the next major moves. That's it for this week's recap. If you found this update helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for next week's financial breakdown. See you in the next one.